The calendar pages are turning, and as we approach the midpoint of 2025, the familiar hum of anticipation begins to build. It's that time of year when whispers from Cupertino turn into louder murmurs, all centered around Apple's next flagship smartphone. The iPhone 17 series, expected to make its grand debut in September 2025, is already shaping up to be more than just an incremental update. Sources close to Apple's supply chain and internal development teams are painting a picture of a device family that could represent one of the company's most significant leaps forward in years. Consumers and tech enthusiasts alike are on the edge of their seats, wondering if this will be the year Apple truly redefines what we expect from our pocket companions, pushing boundaries in design, performance, and user experience. This isn't just about a new number on the box. The stakes are always high for Apple, a company that has built its empire on innovation and setting industry trends. With competitors constantly nipping at its heels, each iPhone launch is a statement, a testament to its engineering prowess and its vision for the future of personal technology. The iPhone 17 is rumored to touch upon nearly every aspect of the device, from its external aesthetics to the silicon heart beating within, and even the software that brings it all to life. We're hearing about bold design choices, significant camera upgrades that could once again make professional photographers pause, and performance boosts that promise to handle even the most demanding tasks with unprecedented ease. It's a symphony of potential advancements. The tech world thrives on these cycles of speculation and eventual revelation. Analysts are busy predicting sales figures, developers are eager to see what new capabilities they can harness, and everyday users are starting to think about whether this is the year for an upgrade. The iPhone 17 isn't just a product, it's a cultural event, a benchmark against which other devices will be measured. The pressure on Apple is immense, but if the early indications are anything to go by, the company seems poised to deliver something special. Will it live up to the sky-high expectations? That remains the multi-billion-dollar question, one that will only be answered when Tim Cook takes the stage later this year. For now, we piece together the puzzle from leaks, analyst reports, and informed speculation. The narrative forming suggests a focus on both raw power and refined elegance. Apple appears to be listening to user feedback, addressing desires for sleeker designs, more versatile cameras, and batteries that can keep up with our increasingly connected lives. The iPhone 17 series is not just an iteration, it's being presented as a thoughtful evolution, a device designed to integrate even more seamlessly into our daily routines, while pushing the envelope of what a smartphone can achieve. The excitement is palpable, and the countdown to September has truly begun. Apple seems set to continue its strategy of offering a diverse lineup, catering to different needs and price points, with the iPhone 17 series. We are expecting 4 distinct models to grace the stage: the standard iPhone 17, the much-talked-about iPhone 17 Air, the feature-packed iPhone 17 Pro, and the top-tier iPhone 17 Pro Max. This 4-pronged approach allows Apple to cover a wider segment of the market, from those seeking a solid entry point into the latest generation to users who demand the absolute cutting edge in mobile technology. Each model will undoubtedly share a core DNA of Apple's design philosophy and performance standards, but key differentiators will set them apart, particularly in specialized features and build. The star of the show, at least in terms of design innovation, is shaping up to be the iPhone 17 Air. Rumors are swirling that Apple is making a concerted effort to create its slimmest iPhone ever with this model. Imagine a device tipping the scales at a mere 146 grams, a feather-light presence in your hand or pocket. This isn't just about shaving off a few millimeters, it's about re-engineering the internal components and chassis to achieve a new level of sleekness without compromising structural integrity. The Air moniker, historically associated with Apple's thinnest and lightest products, seems perfectly suited for this ambition, potentially appealing to users who prioritize portability and an elegant profile above all else. While the iPhone 17 Air focuses on svelte design, the standard iPhone 17 will likely serve as the robust all-rounder, offering a compelling blend of new features and familiar Apple quality at a more accessible price point within the new range. Then we have the Pro models, the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max. These are traditionally where Apple showcases its most advanced technologies, particularly in camera systems, processing power, and display quality. We expect these devices to continue that tradition, perhaps with more durable materials and finishes, that distinguish them from their non-pro siblings, appealing to professionals and power users who need that extra capability. The design language across the entire lineup might see subtle refinements, perhaps with new button placements or a redesigned camera bump to accommodate the upgraded optics. However, the emphasis on the iPhone 17 Air's ultra-thin chassis suggests a renewed focus on aesthetics and ergonomics. Apple has always excelled at industrial design, and the prospect of an iPhone that feels almost impossibly light and thin, yet still robust, is genuinely exciting. This strategic differentiation within the lineup ensures that whether you value cutting-edge features, extreme portability, or a balance of both, there will likely be an iPhone 17 model tailored to your preferences this fall. The window to our digital world, the display, is always a critical component of any smartphone experience, and Apple is reportedly bringing notable improvements across the iPhone 17 series. We anticipate a range of display sizes to suit different preferences. The iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Pro are expected to feature a comfortable 6.1-inch screen, offering a great balance between viewing area and one-handed usability. The iPhone 17 Air, despite its focus on thinness, is also rumored to sport a 6.1-inch display, ensuring that its sleek profile doesn't come at the cost of screen real estate. For those who prefer a larger canvas for media consumption and productivity, the iPhone 17 Pro Max will likely continue with its expansive 6.7-inch display, a favorite among power users. A key upgrade that users have come to expect from Apple's premium offerings is ProMotion technology, and it's set to feature prominently. This technology allows for an adaptive refresh rate, capable of ramping up to a silky smooth 120 Hz when needed for fluid scrolling, gaming, or watching high frame rate video. Conversely, it can intelligently lower the refresh rate for static content to conserve battery life. While ProMotion has been a staple of the Pro models, there's hope it might extend further down the lineup, though current indications suggest it will primarily enhance the visual experience on the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max, making every interaction feel more responsive and immersive. Beyond refresh rates, Apple is likely to continue refining other aspects of its display technology. This could include even brighter panels for better outdoor visibility, improved color accuracy for content creators, and perhaps further reductions in bezel size to maximize the screen-to-body ratio. The always-on display feature, which allows users to see essential information at a glance without fully waking the screen, is also expected to be refined, potentially offering more customization and efficiency, especially on the Pro models, which benefit most from the variable refresh rates offered by LTPO panels. These incremental improvements collectively contribute to a superior viewing experience. The quality of an iPhone display has always been one of its strong suits, and the iPhone 17 series aims to build on that legacy. Whether it's the crisp text, vibrant photos, or fluid animations, the screens on these new devices will undoubtedly be a highlight. The combination of carefully chosen display sizes, the buttery smoothness of ProMotion technology on select models, and continuous advancements in brightness and color reproduction will ensure that interacting with the iPhone 17 is a visual delight. Apple understands that the display is the primary touchpoint for users, and investing in its quality is paramount to the overall user satisfaction. Apple's iPhone cameras have long been a benchmark in mobile photography, and the iPhone 17 series is poised to elevate this reputation further with significant upgrades across the board. One of the most exciting rumors centers on the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which is tipped to receive a groundbreaking 48-megapixel telephoto lens. This is a substantial leap in resolution for the telephoto sensor, promising far greater detail in zoomed shots and offering more flexibility for cropping without significant loss of quality. Such an upgrade could redefine what's possible with smartphone zoom capabilities, bringing distant subjects closer with unprecedented clarity and potentially enhancing portrait mode with richer depth information. Beyond the Pro Max's standout telephoto lens, all models in the iPhone 17 lineup are expected to benefit from camera enhancements. This could include larger sensors for improved low-light performance, better image signal processing courtesy of the new A19 series chips, and advancements in computational photography techniques like Smart HDR and Deep Fusion. We might also see upgrades to the front-facing camera system, perhaps with autofocus or a wider aperture for better selfies and video calls, ensuring the entire imaging experience from front to back receives a notable boost. Apple's holistic approach to camera hardware and software synergy is key to its photographic prowess. A particularly innovative feature rumored for the iPhone 17 Pro models is dual video recording. This would allow users to simultaneously capture video from two different cameras, for instance, the front and rear cameras, or two different rear lenses like the wide and ultra-wide. Imagine recording an interview where you capture both your reaction and the interviewee at the same time, or filming an event from two perspectives simultaneously. This feature could open up new creative possibilities for content creators, vloggers, and even casual users looking to capture more dynamic memories, making video production on an iPhone even more versatile and powerful. Apple isn't just about cramming more megapixels, it's about delivering a smarter, more intuitive camera experience. We can anticipate further refinements to existing features like cinematic mode for video and photographic styles, giving users more control over the look and feel of their images and footage. The integration with the upcoming iOS 26 will likely bring new software-driven camera features as well, perhaps leveraging AI for improved scene recognition, subject tracking, or even real-time editing suggestions. The iPhone 17's camera system looks set to be a compelling reason to upgrade, offering tangible improvements for both casual snappers and serious photographers alike. Section 5. Under the hood, the power of A19 chipsets and enhanced memory. At the core of every new iPhone generation lies a more powerful Apple-designed silicon, and the iPhone 17 series will be no exception. We're expecting the introduction of the A19 family of chips. The iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max are slated to receive the top-tier A19 Pro chipset. This powerhouse processor will undoubtedly bring significant gains in both CPU and GPU performance, enabling even faster app launch times, smoother multitasking, more complex gaming experiences with console-level graphics, and enhanced capabilities for on-device machine learning and artificial intelligence tasks. Apple's tight integration of hardware and software means these performance gains are often realized very efficiently. Complementing the A19 Pro chip, the Pro models are also rumored to be equipped with a generous 12 GB of RAM. This increase in memory will be crucial for handling demanding applications, keeping more apps active in the background for seamless switching, and supporting advanced features like the rumored dual video recording and potentially more complex augmented reality experiences. For professional users who rely on their iPhones for content creation or intensive productivity tasks, this combination of a cutting-edge processor and ample RAM will ensure a fluid and responsive experience, even when pushing the device to its limits. It's about providing headroom for today's tasks and tomorrow's innovations. The standard iPhone 17 and the new iPhone 17 Air, while not getting the Pro version of the chip, will still benefit from the A19 architecture. They are expected to feature a highly capable A19 chip paired with a respectable 8 GB of RAM. This configuration will provide a significant performance uplift compared to previous generations, ensuring that even the non-Pro models deliver the snappy performance and efficiency Apple users have come to expect. This level of power will handle everyday tasks with ease, support the latest iOS features, and provide a solid foundation for gaming and media consumption, making these models incredibly capable devices in their own right. The advancements in Apple's silicon are not just about raw speed, they also focus on power efficiency and specialized processing units like the neural engine. The A19 chips will likely feature an even more powerful neural engine, crucial for accelerating AI and machine learning tasks that underpin many modern smartphone features, from voice assistance and image processing to predictive text and on-device intelligence. This continuous improvement in chip technology is fundamental to Apple's ability to innovate and deliver new experiences, ensuring the iPhone 17 series is not just faster, but also smarter and more capable than ever before. Section 6. Seamless Connections, Wi-Fi 7, and Apple's custom connectivity chips. In our hyper-connected world, the speed and reliability of wireless connections are paramount. The iPhone 17 series is anticipated to take a significant step forward in this domain with the adoption of Wi-Fi 7 technology. This next generation of Wi-Fi promises substantially faster speeds, lower latency, and improved capacity, especially in congested environments. For users, this translates to quicker downloads and uploads, smoother streaming of high-resolution video, like 4K or even 8K content, more responsive online gaming, and a more robust connection overall, particularly in homes or offices with numerous connected devices. Adopting Wi-Fi 7 will future-proof the iPhone 17 for emerging internet standards. Beyond just supporting the latest Wi-Fi standard, Apple is also reportedly continuing its push towards using more of its own custom-designed chips for connectivity. This has been a long-term strategy for Apple, allowing for tighter integration, better power efficiency, and greater control over the feature set. While specifics are still emerging, we might see new Apple-designed modem components or other wireless chips that work in concert with the A19 processor to deliver an optimized connectivity experience. This could lead to improved cellular performance, more reliable Bluetooth connections for accessories like AirPods and Apple Watch, and potentially enhanced location services accuracy. The benefits of Apple designing its own connectivity silicon extend beyond just raw performance. It allows the company to tailor the hardware precisely to its software needs, potentially enabling new features or improving existing ones like AirDrop or continuity. Furthermore, it can lead to better battery life, as custom chips can be optimized for power consumption in ways that off-the-shelf components might not. This strategic vertical integration is a hallmark of Apple's approach, giving them an edge in creating a seamless and efficient ecosystem of devices and services where every component is designed to work harmoniously. As our reliance on wireless data grows, from streaming entertainment to cloud-based productivity and communication, these connectivity improvements in the iPhone 17 series will be crucial. Wi-Fi 7 will offer a tangible boost for tasks that demand high bandwidth and low latency, while Apple's ongoing development of its own connectivity chips signifies a commitment to refining every aspect of the wireless experience. For the end user, this means a more dependable and faster connection to the digital world, ensuring the iPhone 17 can keep pace with the demands of modern life and the ever-increasing data consumption habits we all exhibit. Section 7. Powering through battery innovations and advanced cooling systems. Battery life remains a critical factor for smartphone users, and Apple is reportedly introducing some exciting advancements with the iPhone 17 series to address this. A standout rumor is the iPhone 17 Air's potential use of a 2,800 mAh silicon-carbon battery. Silicon-carbon battery technology is relatively new and promises higher energy density compared to traditional lithium-ion batteries. This means Apple could potentially pack more battery capacity into the Air's ultra-slim chassis, or achieve comparable battery life to thicker phones but in a much thinner design. This innovation could be a game-changer for achieving that balance of sleek aesthetics and all-day power. While the iPhone 17 Air might pioneer new battery chemistry, the Pro models, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max, are expected to address the thermal challenges that come with their immense processing power. These high-performance devices are rumored to incorporate a vapor chamber cooling system. Vapor chambers are more effective at dissipating heat than traditional heat pipes, which could allow the A19 Pro chip to sustain peak performance for longer periods without throttling. This is particularly beneficial for demanding tasks like high-fidelity gaming, extended 4K video recording, or running complex professional applications, ensuring a smoother and more consistent user experience. Improvements in battery life aren't solely reliant on new battery technology or larger capacities. Apple consistently works on optimizing power efficiency through its chip design and software. The A19 series chips will undoubtedly feature enhanced power management, and the upcoming iOS 26 will likely include further software optimizations to reduce battery drain from background processes and system services. This holistic approach, combining hardware innovations with intelligent software, is key to Apple's strategy for extending the time between charges, even as device capabilities and performance continue to increase year over year for all models in the series. For the average user, these enhancements mean an iPhone that can more reliably last through a busy day, even with heavy usage. The prospect of a silicon-carbon battery in the iPhone 17 Air is particularly intriguing, potentially offering a breakthrough in how thinness and endurance can coexist. For Pro users, the vapor chamber cooling system signifies Apple's commitment to delivering sustained high performance, making the iPhone 17 Pro models even more capable as professional tools. Ultimately, These battery and thermal management improvements are crucial for ensuring the iPhone 17 series can meet the energy demands of its advanced features and powerful processors. Section 8. A fresh face for iOS, the dawn of iOS 26 and a Vision OS-inspired interface. The hardware innovations of the iPhone 17 series will be brought to life by its software, and we're anticipating a significant update with what might be called iOS 26. Apple is reportedly considering a potential rebranding of its mobile operating system to align its numbering with the calendar year of its release. So, an OS launching in late 2025 could indeed be named iOS 26. This change, while seemingly minor, could simplify the naming convention and make it easier for users to track software versions alongside their device's release year, bringing a new level of clarity to Apple's software roadmap for its most popular product. More exciting than a potential name change are the rumored visual and functional enhancements for the new iOS. There's strong speculation that the user interface will draw inspiration from Vision OS, the operating system powering Apple's Vision Pro headset. This could manifest in the form of more translucent elements throughout the UI, creating a sense of depth and layering. We might also see a move towards more rounded icons and interface components, giving iOS a softer, more modern aesthetic that feels fresh and aligned with Apple's evolving design language, potentially making the entire user experience feel more cohesive across Apple's expanding ecosystem of devices. Beyond the visual refresh, iOS 26 is expected to introduce a host of new features and improvements. These will likely leverage the power of the A19 chipsets, particularly their enhanced neural engine capabilities, to deliver smarter and more personalized experiences. We could see advancements in series intelligence and proactivity, more sophisticated on-device machine learning for features like photo organization or predictive text, and perhaps new ways to interact with notifications and widgets. Apple typically uses its annual iOS update to refine existing functionalities and introduce innovative tools that enhance productivity, communication, and entertainment on the iPhone. The synergy between the iPhone 17's hardware and iOS 26 will be crucial. Features like the dual video recording or the advanced camera capabilities will rely heavily on software integration to function seamlessly and intuitively. The Vision OS-inspired UI, if implemented, will need to be both visually appealing and highly functional on a touch-first device, maintaining the ease of use that iOS is known for. The potential shift to iOS 26 represents not just an update, but an evolution, aiming to make the iPhone experience more intuitive, visually engaging, and intelligent, keeping Apple at the forefront of mobile operating system design and functionality. Section 9. Redefining the standard: how iPhone 17 aims to lead the smartphone pack. As we look towards the anticipated September 2025 launch, the iPhone 17 series is shaping up to be a formidable contender in the highly competitive smartphone market. The combination of a daringly thin iPhone 17 Air, significant camera advancements like the 48-megapixel telephoto lens on the Pro Max, and the raw power of the A19 and A19 Pro chipsets demonstrates Apple's multifaceted approach to innovation. These hardware upgrades, coupled with cutting-edge connectivity like Wi-Fi 7 and potential battery breakthroughs such as silicon carbon technology, suggest Apple isn't just aiming for an incremental update, but a substantial leap forward that could redefine user expectations. The potential rebranding to iOS 26, along with a revamped user interface inspired by Vision OS, indicates a fresh direction for Apple's software aesthetics and user experience. By incorporating translucent elements and rounded icons, Apple could be aiming for a more modern and immersive feel, further differentiating the iPhone ecosystem. These software enhancements, powered by more capable hardware, are designed to create a more intuitive, intelligent, and visually engaging platform. This holistic approach, where hardware and software are deeply intertwined, has always been Apple's strength, allowing for a polished and cohesive user experience that competitors often struggle to match. The strategic differentiation across the four models, the ultra-portable Air, the balanced standard model, and the feature-rich Pro and Pro Max, ensures that Apple can cater to a broad spectrum of consumer needs and preferences. Whether it's the allure of the slimmest iPhone ever, the demand for unparalleled camera capabilities, or the need for uncompromising performance, the iPhone 17 lineup seems poised to offer a compelling option. The inclusion of vapor chamber cooling in Pro models further signals Apple's intent to push performance boundaries, making these devices even more viable for professional-grade tasks that were once the domain of dedicated computers. Ultimately, the iPhone 17 series, with its array of anticipated innovations, has the potential to solidify Apple's leadership in the premium smartphone segment, and perhaps even set new benchmarks for the industry. By addressing key areas such as design, display quality, camera versatility, processing power, battery life, and software experience, Apple is aiming to deliver a product line that is not only technologically advanced, but also deeply integrated into the user's life. The true test will come with the official unveiling and subsequent user adoption, but the early signs point towards the iPhone 17 being Apple's boldest leap yet in recent memory, a significant milestone in the evolution of the iconic smartphone.